welcome to Menomenee Falls. Thank you all for coming. My name is Jeff Thompson. I am the current Menomenee Falls Education Association president. I'm a resident of Menomenee Falls and a high school teacher. This proposal is anti-worker, anti-school, anti-union, and anti-Wisconsin. My role as not only a parent but teacher, this would strike a devastating blow to both my students and my family and our schools. My daughter is currently a freshman at Madison, and she took part at the rally on Monday up at the Union. She called me and said earlier this year, "Dad, I'm thinking about being a teacher." What am I supposed to say to her now? I call my students to take action. I ask them to make responsible choices, responsible decisions, and I'm very proud to say that my daughter was part of that rally Monday up in Madison. Public education opens doors that is something we should want to take forward to the next generation. Through unions, education has a voice in the profession. We have so much respect for the people who work in our schools. Governor Walker and Senator Darling should do so as well. We deserve respect. Say it with me. We deserve respect. I believe the importance is coming together as educators in a conversation about our local schools and give individuals that one voice. Do you believe that we have something to say about our schools and our profession? Yes! Say it again with me. We deserve respect. Through his proposal, Governor Walker took aim at all the unions in Wisconsin, not just the teachers' union. He also attacked the profession and the professionals who work in our schools and community by taking hard-earned benefits away from us and limiting our voice in our profession. This cannot happen.
Just so you know, the village employees in Menomenee Falls are currently hosting a protest right outside Village Hall.
Collective bargaining, teachers will no longer have a voice in regards to such matters as class size, collaborative planning time, professional learning, and other areas of our work. This has no place in a budget fix bill. His attacks on educators and the unions that support them will directly harm the quality of our schools and the education our children receive. Taking away from the union's role in support for teachers will mean no longer having a voice in issues like school calendars, school safety, and other school quality issues. We deserve more than that. Say it with me.
We deserve more.
Did I hear someone say recall? I say recall. You say I say recall. You say
Darling.
Recall.
Darling.
Recall.
Darling.
I'd like to introduce a colleague of mine, somebody I know back from my early coaching days. A parent in Menomenee Falls, teacher in Mequon, Joe Shabilski.
Junior brother. Do I gotta start with that siren thing again or not?
I got a quiz because I'm a teacher. Anybody know point 6 from Scott Walker's election campaign? I didn't think so. Believe it or not, point 6 said to maintain quality education in the state of Wisconsin. You don't believe that? Point 6 also said to recruit and retain new teachers. I'm not sure he read his own stuff. Okay? He did not read that stuff. I got 25 years in the classroom plus. I got a son that just got certified to teach English language arts. I got a daughter at UW right now up in Madison. She slept in the rotunda last night, helping us out. She's also going to be a teacher. So we got work to do. We got work to do about this bill. This is not just about us. The economic impact is going to reach this community. It's going to affect car dealers. It's going to affect contractors. It's going to affect all our restaurants. I might have to drink less beer. A little louder, you think? You can't hear in the back? Come on, I am the loudest person on the face of the earth next to my mother. Last night I had a whole plan and it all figured out, all right? If I could have just got my 93-year-old mother into that room where they're taking and listening to people, once she's talking, she doesn't stop. That would have been it. The filibuster still be going up there. I mentioned the economic impact. I mentioned his misunderstanding about .6. But there's hidden costs here, guys. There's hidden costs. What's our state motto?
Forward!
What's our state motto?
Forward!
Not anymore. Backwards. We're going in the wrong direction. We're going in the wrong direction. Okay? It's just not the right place to go. Too many people are going to get hurt. All right? Mr. Engel's over here. All right? He's called my attention to something about 200 families being pushed off of Medicaid. Being pushed off of Medicaid. Scott Walker completely wrong on that point. It was fabricated. He said, well, I was just trying to make a point. 200,000 off of the Medicaid rolls. He's just making a point. That's ridiculous. All right. Lastly, we worked on the state motto. It's obviously going the wrong direction. I don't even want to contemplate the state song. We're supposed to be on Wisconsin? I don't think so. Not with Scott Walker there. Yeah. I say recall, you say Walker. I say recall!
Walker!
I say recall!
Walker!
I say recall!
Walker!
On to Alberta, darling. I say recall!
What?
Recall!
Darling!
And I'm going to turn it over now to a retired vet that served long and hard for us, both up at WEAC and at NSU. Mr. Dick Best is going to climb up here next with a little help from his union brother. Come on up, Dick Best. Oh! If I'm not loud enough. I can say one thing for sure. A long time ago, something happened in Hortonville, Wisconsin. And this was the beginning of my teaching career. I had 2 children at that time. I was a single person with a single income. I'm sure there's still a few of those around today. At that time, we were lifting up our brothers over in Hortonville because of the fact that they stood up for their rights and, of course, according to the law, broke the law and went on strike. We had a fateful meeting. I had 2 kids, 1 in diapers, 1 job, and I had to vote. Do we do a statewide strike or not? I was so naive. I thought if I voted for a strike, we'd never have a problem again. I'll take the problem in the short run to make it work in the long run. Guess what? It didn't work. From that particular day, we had something that came together called a public bargaining law. It brought sanity to the workplace. It brought sanity to the state of Wisconsin. Wisconsin then followed with bellwether results throughout this nation, heard everywhere. Why? Because people sat down and talked. I'm in a situation where I have retired. I was able to make it. I worked 33 years in Glendale. I was a Uniserv president. I was a negotiator. I didn't forget you guys because guess what? You are continuing where we all left off. Your retiree brotherhood is with you.
Yeah!
Furthermore, I have 2 grandchildren. A 12-year-old grandson who I went to a Marquette game last night with and got him home at about 11:30.
There is going to be hell to pay, I know. And a 9-year-old going on 13-year-old granddaughter who wants to be a teacher. What do I say to Sarah? What do I say to her? She is the kind of person that is put on earth to help. And she sees this as the place to help. I hope it will continue to be able to be her dream going into the future. Only one way that can happen, and that is to stop the insanity.
Kill the bill! Kill the bill! Kill the bill!
Okay, I'm not going to introduce you to Jeff Thompson again. And one other thing, I'm a small business owner, and I know you have heard that small businesses are getting the benefit because Wisconsin's open for business. I haven't seen my check yet.
Thank you, Mr. Best. My daughter took action. I call you to action. You already are doing that by being here today. But it doesn't stop here. If you called or emailed or texted your legislators, do it again. And do it again tomorrow. And then do it again the next day. And this time we're going to take our action east of here. We're going to head down Garfield. We're going to take on Appleton Avenue, both sides. Look for the people with the red armbands. They're your captains.
And everything, it's up across the street. It's like the old
We're going to go up Appleton Avenue to Main Street. At that point, we can either head up Main